What's up, YouTube? By request, this is just a quick video letting you guys know how I save battery on my Samsung Epic 4G and the apps I use to do it. Um, I am running well, Epic 4G, OG Epic, you know what I'm saying, original with the keyboard, the slide out. You know what I'm saying? I got the 2800 milliamp Yoobao extended battery, as you know, about a year old now. Just gonna get into a couple of these apps. I see I got the live wallpaper running in the background. Right now I'm at 16 hours, 54 minutes, 25 seconds on battery, and I'm still at 41%. So I am overclocked. I got a custom kernel. It's actually experimental, so I'm not gonna spill the beans on that. But the voltages are it goes from 100 megahertz to 1500 megahertz, as you can see right there. A big part of my battery savings comes from this app right here called Set CPU. I'm gonna go to profiles here. The main ones I use are, the big one that I think saves me the most battery is a screen off profile. So this screen off profile is activated when the screen is off, obviously. Turn the screen off as activated. I have this max clock speed set up to only 600 megahertz. So when the screen is off, it's only moving from 100 to 600, which saves battery life. The faster the process is going, the more battery life is eating up. So that's a good one. The rest of these are just standard issue stuff. And also, when you're out and about using your battery, like right now, I'm at 41%. I have it off because I'm at the crib. I only really use these profiles when I'm out and I need to save on battery life, but my charger's right here, so it don't matter. So when it drops below 51%, I clock it down a little bit to 1200 megahertz as opposed to 1500. And when it drops below 36%, I drop it down to 800 megahertz, which saves me a lot of battery life. And really, if I go to, I'm gonna go to CPU spy here. It only clocks up to 1500 megahertz, not as often as you would think. It's been in deep sleep most of the time. Deep sleep is very good. If you get this app called CPU Spy, you can see exactly what your processor is doing throughout the day. If it's not in deep sleep a lot, that means you're probably burning up a little extra juice. So my deep sleep time is pretty good. 1500 megahertz is only 13 minutes. I haven't played a whole lot of games today, so I mean it's usually higher than that. But when it's in deep sleep and in low voltages, a lot more than higher voltages, that means it's doing pretty good. Like when you're not doing anything, it should eventually sit down at 100 megahertz. If it doesn't sit down at 100 megahertz or to whatever, that means your phone is doing something too much that it's not supposed to be doing. So check on that. Another app I use to not just save battery life but optimize how I want is a Tech Rack Overclock. There's a 1.4 gigahertz kernel, which I pushed to 1.5 gigahertz with this app. You got optimization up here. You can change the frequency. You can push that up, down, all the way to 200 megahertz, 2000 megahertz, which is 2 gigs. Not gonna do that unless I want to burn my phone up. So I'm just gonna hit cancel. You can change the frequency, core, and internal voltages. Make sure you know what you're doing, and make sure you do an Android backup before you play with any of this, because you will lose data. I have lost data, pictures, titanium backup files, so yeah, you don't want to play with that unless you know what you're doing. But this setting is pretty stable for me on this phone, 1.5 gigahertz. So that's that app. Another app I use is Automatic Task Killer, which basically kills background apps running in the background. Just save RAM. The more RAM you have free means the less processes you have going on in the background, which means more battery life. So you can just have set up what you want to ignore, like important stuff like this swipe pad app right here. I have basically all my root apps I can get quick access to. I don't want to kill that. Alarm clock, for obvious reasons, don't want to kill that. Another app that really leaves me a lot of RAM, because usually at boot up I'll have like 150 megabytes free RAM, and by the end of like one day I'll be down to like 50. But what V6 Supercharger does, which is a script that you use with Script Manager, another root app. What that does is change your low memory killer levels and everything like that. So basically, in plain English, it allows you to have more free RAM and doesn't leave as many things running in the background. So it's going to kill off apps that would usually sit in your RAM and eat up battery energy and RAM. So when your RAM gets crammed and we get RAM leak, as some people like to call it, it does bog your phone down. The UI performance and just basic things start to lag and it eats away at your battery. So that's something you might want to look into. You can go to scripts. The best one to use, to my knowledge, is V6 Supercharger Update 9. I don't know if there's an Update 10 yet, but leave a question in the comment section or inbox me, and I'll give you some links to that. See how you get your hands on that. It works great. I don't have any RAM leakage. I'm always from above 100 to 170 megabytes RAM. And this phone is kind of old, so it only came with 385 megabits of RAM, and having 150 average free is pretty good. So, you know what I'm saying, that's that. Also, basic stuff, black background, save battery life. See, I have a black market, dark market, as you can see. I'm gonna go to the menus real quick so you can see that everything is black. I have a black Gmail. As you can see, it's actually transparent. That's not black. XDA. I have that blacked out, as you can see. Go to Epic for the development. Just show you that real quick. I have a Dolphin Mini browser that's blacked out. So dark background save battery life, and brightness, low brightness saves battery life. I have transparent. This is Launcher Pro. There's a honeycomb theme on my widgets here. So that's transparent. Even though I had a live wallpaper in the background, as you can see, the color is based on my battery life. I still get good battery life. So questions, comments, leave them in the description. Leave them in the comment section. And, regular shit. Deuces.